Today I'm going to weigh 10 records advertised as being 180 grams to see how much they actually weigh and answer the question, are we getting what we pay for? Now this could go either way. This could be really interesting or it could be a complete waste of time, but I guarantee you it will be entertaining. And at the end of the video I will draw some kind of conclusions. By the way, regular modern record pressings generally weigh between 120 and 160 grams. 180 gram records are considered by many to be premium pressings. I personally think it's more of a marketing gimmick, but whatever. I mean, to my ears, 180 doesn't actually sound any better than regular vinyl. That said, folks who know more than me say that 180 gram vinyl is less likely to warp, more resistant to breaking, that's a good thing, and offers a more stable platform for your stylus. So yeah, for sure, that all sounds good. The grooves, well, they're pretty much the same as regular vinyl, but as I said, this will be interesting. Let's get into it.
Channel 33, RPM.
All right, I'm gonna take notes. As we do it. I'm gonna go through these pretty fast. First record is Kiss Alive. This is Back to Black, and this is advertised right here on the label as a heavyweight 180 gram vinyl. And I'm gonna take the records out of the sleeves. There we go. First one, this one weighs 193.5 grams. So that's more than 180. Here's the second LP from that same record set, and this one weighs, let me move it over, this one weighs 188.5. So still greater than 180, but it's interesting that two records from the same record set weigh different amounts, right? Next up, we got this mono pressing of Miles Davis, Kinda Blue. Right here it says, the best-selling jazz album of all time, 180 gram audiophile vinyl. This came out on Record Store Day, I don't know, like a decade ago or something. There's the label. This one weighs 188 grams, 188.5. Again, okay, still doing pretty well. Skid Row, Slave to the Grind. This is the Run Out Groove pressing that came out a year or two back. First record, 175.5. Second record from the same set, 184. That's interesting. Big difference between those two records, again from the same record set. Kiss Monster, Hype Sticker, 180 gram. No filler, no ballads, just full throttle rock and roll. Let's see how the record is. 189 grams. Man, this is actually surprising me. I figured that there would be some cheating going on here and that these would be a lot less than 180, but that ain't the case. Got Jazz Dispensary. It's in the premium top shelf series, 182.5. Black Sabbath. This Hype Sticker here says, the end is near, deluxe 2 LP 180 gram double live LP. Quality record pressings. Whoa. Let me do this one again. 170 grams. All right, second record from that same set. This is from Quality Pressings. That one is 173. All right, well, we're not getting our 180 from that one. Here's a budget pressing of the Robert Johnson LP, the Complete Collection, right there. It's not even on the Hype Sticker, right on the jacket. It says 180 gram 2 LP gatefold set. 190, 190.5. And the second LP, 185.5. All right, let's blast through these. Joan Jett, Record Store Day. Again, right, what does it say here? What does it say? 180 gram pink vinyl. Joan Jett weighs 187. Kiss, Carnival of Souls. That's a fail. Kiss weighs 175.5. Here's one of those really expensive Kiss off the soundboard records. This one says 3 LP 180 gram black vinyl set. 185 grams. I'm not going to weigh all of them in this set. I think we're kind of getting the point. But just to round things out, I figure we pull a couple from this cheap trick box set, classic albums. Again, right on the Hype Sticker, remastered from the original analog tapes on 180 gram vinyl. Let's try In Color first. 187.5. And let's pull one more out of there. We got Dream Police. Again, this is the recent reissue. 184.5. Okay, I'm gonna stop weighing these 180 gram records, because I think we kind of get the point. Most of them were actually weighing more than 180 grams. If you had asked me at the beginning of this video to make a prediction, I would have predicted that most records advertised as 180 would have come in under 180. That's sort of the cynic in me, but I'm pleasantly surprised by these results. It's interesting that there is such a variety in weights though, and there's such, none of these are actually 180 grams. So maybe it's tougher than we think to actually get the weight perfectly at 180, but coming in slightly over 180. So ultimately that's a good thing. Let's check out some older pressings to see how they compared. All right, here's a pressing, a 1980s pressing of Santana's debut record. 117 grams. So again, this is 1980s pressing on the Columbia label. It's another 1980s pressing. This is Tesla's second record. It's on Geffen. This one feels really, really light. That's coming in at only 105 grams. All right, we got a pressing of the Van Halen debut record, Warner Brothers. That one weighs 111.5 grams. Let's do one more. This is a 1970s record, Fonzie, Here's Our Man. And this one, interestingly, is an Australian pressing on the Decca label. And this one weighs 114 pounds. That'd be heavy. 114 grams. All right, let's conclude this somehow. And I had written some ideas for a conclusion based on my hypothesis that the 180 gram records were going to weigh a lot less than 180 gram, but I was completely wrong. Again, being cynical, I thought this would be a video saying bad record companies, you're ripping us off, but it wasn't the case. It wasn't the case at all. The 180 gram records generally weigh more than 180 grams with some discrepancy in there, right? And interestingly, I think we all knew this, but the records in the 70s and 80s, at least the ones I pulled here at random, tend to weigh a lot less. I guess one of the things I get out of this is that the weight of the record doesn't necessarily affect the sound quality in any way. Debut Van Halen record. This one didn't weigh a lot, but this record sounds fantastic. So the thickness, the weight of the actual record does not, I think we can conclude the weight of a record does not necessarily mean the record is going to sound good, right? But going back to the beginning of the video, as the experts say, thicker vinyl is less likely to warp, it's more resistant to breaking, and offers a more stable platform for your stylus. So personally, I don't seek out 180 gram records. I personally don't care. I'm fine with just a regular 120, 130, 140, 150 gram record. That is fine by me, but surprise, surprise. I got nothing bad really to say about 180 gram vinyl. All right, 33ers, do you seek out 180 gram vinyl? Why or why not? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I will be back again real soon. Until then, keep on spinning.